Obviously, it's still very dirty. All my trail shoes are dirty at this point.
Ginger Runner.
What's up everybody, Ethan Newberry here for another GingerRunner.com review. Today we are graced with the presence of greatness. It is the Salomon Sense Mantra. Yeah, those are angels singing, definitely. I love this shoe so hard. Before I get started with the review of the Sense Mantra, I also have a review for the S-Lab Sense Ultra. Just click the shoe if you'd like to watch that one. Just click it. Just click it. If you're on a mobile device, you're just gonna have to go to your computer and click it, sorry. Okay, well that was fun. Let's get on with the review of the Sense Mantra. This shoe is awesome. Totally surprised me. I didn't really know what to expect when I first got it. Wore it a couple times. It took some getting used to, but man, if this shoe isn't one of my favorite trail shoes that I now run in. I love it so much. I ran my very first 50-mile ultra race in this shoe. The Leona Divide 50 miler was run in this shoe. I was out there for a long time. It was super hot and this shoe held up amazingly. Obviously it's still very dirty. All my trail shoes are dirty at this point. I just have nothing but amazing things to say about it. I have a couple quirks with it. They're pretty minimal. Regardless, let's just do this thing because I'm excited. All right, things that I like. First thing that I like, the EndoFit technology that Salomon has come up with. It's like a sock layer on the inside of the shoe that fits over your forefoot like a tight neoprene seal. And I love it. It took a couple runs to get used to it, but the way you slip your foot in, it just feels really secure, not too snug. I really enjoy that fit and it helps the whole shoe feel more comfortable, more balanced to me. The shoe feels protective, right? So you have your upper, which has this wonderful synthetic layer that actually helps to keep rocks from banging your toes and keeping your toes nice and fresh, as well as the outsole, very protective. It has a nice rock plate that runs throughout. It helps my foot feel safe over the roughest and toughest terrain. Dig it. Grippy outsole. So the outsole on this shoe, as well as the Sense Ultra, have this wonderful outsole material that's extremely grippy, tons of lugs going different directions for lateral grip as well. It's amazingly durable. I've run some road on this in between trail sections and it actually has held up over the course of putting maybe 100 miles on this shoe, including the 50-mile race. Barely worn. Salomon has the outsole material nailed. I like the drop in this shoe, and I actually didn't expect to say this. I'm more of a 4mm, 3 or 2mm drop kind of guy. Who isn't these days? This shoe has a 6mm drop. It's subtle. 6mm drop feels more like 4, but when you're running long, it helps. Having that extra couple millimeters of protection in the heel to forefoot helps, especially on the descents. This is a no-brainer for me. It's comfortable. After running a 50-mile race in this shoe, I can say without a doubt it's just a comfortable shoe. I wasn't expecting that. When I first tried it on, the shoe felt stiff. It felt like the upper wasn't really giving as much as I wanted it to. This shoe turned out to be far more comfortable than I ever expected, and I keep coming back to it for my runs, so I really dig it. There are some things I dislike. The lacing system on this shoe in particular never felt like it worked quite right, especially down here, right above the forefoot. It always felt like it was digging into the top of my foot. It took a lot of wear in the shoe to gradually break that down. I even replaced the pair of shoes because I thought it was a manufacturing issue. Give it time, that'll go away, and the shoe will become a baby wrapped on your foot. It's a horrible analogy. Stiffness. The shoe can be fairly stiff, especially when you hold it and try to flex it. It doesn't have a ton of flex. When you wear it, it feels a little bit different, but it's still a fairly stiff shoe. I know a lot of people out there who run trails, especially technical trails, like a good stiff outsole, stiff midsole. This shoe has it. For those of you looking for a real soft, cushioned ride like a Hoka or even a Grit, you're not gonna get it with this. Breathability. I've run in other trail shoes that are far more breathable. That was a problem with this. You'll notice moisture fairly early on in a race because it'll start picking up dirt where your feet are sweating. It's breathable enough to keep your foot happy, but that's about it. Narrow, the shoe can be kind of narrow, especially for those of you with wider feet, wider forefeet especially, the shoe can be kind of restrictive. There are pieces of the upper that keep your foot from flexing out, which can be an issue. Sizing, it actually took me a bit to figure out sizing. The laces, I feel like I have to tighten a lot to get it to fit just right, but once it's locked in well. So before you buy, just make sure you try on a pair in sizes above and below what you normally wear. And finally, dirt still manages to get in. I feel like with trail shoes, you're inevitably gonna get some dirt in there and it can be kind of bothersome. So I noticed that this shoe does let in some dirt and grit. Don't know how, just does. But overall, again, this is a great trail shoe, guys. I've run races, I've run long, I put miles in this shoe, obviously, and I like it. I really do like it. If I were to choose between this and the Sense Ultra, I would absolutely choose the Mantra. Based off of price, based off of how it wore for me, it has more cushion. Not a ton of cushion compared to other shoes on the market. It's a lot stiffer midsole material. However, it was very comfortable for me. And I don't know if that's just me becoming a stronger and faster runner, or if it's the shoe. If you want a good quality shoe that's gonna last you a lot of miles, not get in the way of your terrain, it's gonna be able to get you through pretty much anything, try on a Sense Mantra. Me likey, and I'm covered with dirt now. So let's get on with the points. Quality, I give the shoe 4 out of 5. I docked at a point because I felt that the sizing needed a little bit of work on the upper, like really cranking down on those laces in a size 11, which I wear in all their shoes and haven't had that issue before. Comfort, I give it 4 out of 5 again, only because the lacing caused that pain for the first couple of runs. That went away, 4 out of 5. Price, this is a borderline 3 and 4 out of 5. I'm gonna give it the 4 out of 5 because I do like this shoe so much. $120 is the price point, much better than its more minimal brother, the Sense Ultra, at $180, so I would definitely look at the $120 Sense Mantra. And finally, looks, 4 out of 5. I think it's a great looking shoe. I think the other color, which is black and fluorescent green, is also very, very sexy. But I've seen more colorful shoes out there, especially from Salomon. So that brings our total to 16 out of 20 for the Sense Mantra. I love this shoe, guys. I do like you a lot. You are a good shoe. So that's it for today's review. If you liked it, please be sure to like and favorite right below here in the video. And please tell me in the comments below, have you tried the Sense Mantra or any of the Sense shoes from Salomon? Do you like them? What do you feel about the outsole material, the midsole material? What do you think? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel on youtube.com/thegingerrunner. You can also follow me on Twitter @thegingerrunner. Go over to Facebook and like me, facebook.com/thegingerrunner. And of course, visit gingerrunner.com, my website. I even have a store. There, people. Where you can get cool train race beer stuff. It's awesome. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. I know I am enjoying making these just as much as you were probably watching them. I will expect to see you out there on the roads and the trails, training hard, racing harder, and then partying hardest. You guys deserve it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.